Back in 1981, at a very young age, in the back alleys of South St. Louis, I started dumpster diving with my mother. We would search for items that we could find and take to auction and turn into cash. Almost 2 decades later, somebody told me about this website called eBay. At that very moment, a light bulb went off. With the backing of my wife, who are we going to rob?
7-Eleven. Get a Slurpee.
I was able to quit my job and start a new adventure. I went from shopping at thrift stores because I had no money to shopping at thrift stores to make my money. Selling since 2001. Welcome to the Redoption Agency. What's going on, everybody? James here, redoptionagency.com, and we're going to get into some items that I had sold. And actually, I'm going to do some, I believe it's from a little bit of today and a little bit of yesterday's. Just going to do some more up-to-date stuff because I got a little story to go along with some of the items I sold today. So we'll get into that. I've been a listing full, 26,213, but my sales have been killing it. So, yeah. It's been fun. It's been very fun to freaking be working for the last week because I'm literally having a better sales this month thus far than I did in December and November. So it's been awesome. So very happy about that. Apologize for the last video yesterday. The audio was fine, but when I processed it, I guess it switched some audio around or something and it just totally goofed it up. So this one should be better. I restarted my computer this time, so there should be no lag time. So we're going to get into this. We're going to start low, work our way up to the high dollar stuff. No lots today. There was a couple of little ones. I just decided to leave them off since I got 3 nice big dollar items at the end. So we'll work our way up. And here we go. If you're new to the video, most of these items are bought at the Goodwill bins. I have under 50 cents a piece into them. Unless it's a piece like media, CDs, vinyl, I have about 10 cents a piece into, unless I just recently picked it up over at the bins. So we'll get into this. And look, even now, January, I believe this sold yesterday, so January 11th, still selling these Firestone Christmas albums. It's crazy how these things picked up this year. Super crazy. Crazy! All right, Duck Dynasty hat going overseas for $8.16. All right, Indiana University hat. That's been in the store for quite a while. And we were playing how many items will I sell, or how much money can we make off of sales while I make these videos. And sales have been great today, but they've been slow for the last few minutes, probably the last 20 minutes. But what's weird is I've noticed between like 3 and 5 to 5:30, no sales. They just shut off. I can sell 5 to 7 items an hour for the rest of the day, but between 3 and 5:30 Central Time, literally ghost town. I think I sold 1 in 2.5 hours yesterday. And then it kicked back in again. So I don't know what the hell's going on with eBay, but at least they're better for me and more sales are coming through. So, but there's that little block in the window every day that there's nothing coming through. It's very odd. All right, we got a St. Louis Blues hoodie. So the record was $61. Yesterday, my bad video, I took it down because it was a mess. We got up to $45. That was second highest. All right, Chestnut Brass Company album. Boston Red Sox hat. Still going crazy on the hats. Friends of Lake Cumberland, 707. I've already I think I got 50 hats up today so far. And like 25 CDs and 50 cassettes so far. I'm trying to get it close to 400 items listed today because I'm about a day behind on my 200 items a day listing goal. All right, Reader's Digest 4 CD set. All right, here's... So we went over to the Goodwill bins yesterday, and we all 3 went. My wife, my son, and me. So we ended up having a cart 5 feet tall, right, just filled with stuff. And before I left, I found some of these old, just paper little books, pamphlets, things like that. They were from like the mid 60s and such. So I'm grabbing all this paper stuff and I'm like, you know what? I'm going to try this. Somebody's going to at least pay $10 for some of this stuff, right? So I bought probably a stack like that. And it cost me 50 cents for the whole stack. And it was just tons of little thin booklet and pamphlets, right? This was one of them. So we spent like $80, $81 over there yesterday. And just overnight, just on these pamphlets alone, I'm going to show you, I sold 3 of them and made back $46 just on 3 little thin booklets when I had a 5-foot stack of stuff in my cart. That was just, I don't know. That's one of those moments for me where it's like, James, you kind of know what you're doing, don't you? Just to have something like that. So this was one of them. Delta, this annual quarterly book thing from 1966, $10. I'm like, okay, sure. On to Wisconsin. So, yeah. So, yeah, it's kind of cool. So, and there's 2 more in this video that sold that they all 3 totaled $46. All right, so we got Pat Boone CD. All right, Live at World Cafe. And some vintage Cardinal pens. There, no sales yet. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. I've been having issues like this on eBay all day long. Clicking stuff, and then when I go to bulk list, that thing's all jacked up, and I'm seeing all kinds of weird print from other pages on. It's a mess. eBay is a mess today. I don't know what that was. Hopefully that's the only one that does it, but it's a low dollar one, so I'm not gonna worry. I ain't tripping, yo. We got Amy Winehouse new CD. That was from the bin, so under 50 cents into that one. St. Louis Urban Fishing old hat, January of 2019. That was listed. All right, Chicago Cubs, a vintage hat. Jaws 2 soundtrack. I guess I made the video at the wrong time today. Arabian Prince CD. Got 3 left of those. Just a blank camouflage baseball cap. All right. Another little cassette. Polka Party. Another cassette. Bikinis. Quicksilver. I had put up a hat and I go unknown logo because all it had on there was the little wave in it. I'm like, I don't recognize that. And so I put up unknown logo, and then I was unboxing some Goodwill bin stuff and found that. I'm like, that's the logo. And then I had a shirt sell. I'm like, what? So it's kind of weird how all that just came about in a matter of a day. Oh, strange things going on today. Denver Nuggets. Oh, yesterday. That was yesterday. All right. Oberweis ice cream tea. And if you're watching this, you're going, man, this is just all cheap stuff, man. If you're new to my video, this is just common stuff that you can find. You can find easily and make some money. Put money in your pocket. Bubblegum shrimp. $13 going overseas. Pinky in the Brain. Women's t-shirt. Slacking on my women's. I can't sing my song. And my Rams guy came in and bought 1 item from me. So I was like, cool. He's at least still looking. So I got to get more Rams stuff up for him. All right. Nice little Weapons of Choice CD. Hallmark Christmas cassette. Going overseas. $11.20. The Black Dog hat. I'm catching myself kind of mentally rushing through this video since I messed that one up yesterday. All right, going. I don't want to waste time because I don't want to waste time and it be all jacked up. This sold like in a day. I knew it was going to sell quick. And Trek, it's a bicycle company, racing, factory racing. So I knew that sold almost as soon as I put it up, I think. Maybe the day after, maybe within 24 hours. Something, I don't know, maybe within 12 hours. All right, CD here. And yeah, Adidas foosball. It's that foosball shirt. We got a Build-A-Bear. So cute. Look at those eyes. It's just so cute. It's so cute. All right. There's another one of those VHS tapes that I got from my uncle's collection who passed away. So he used to fix TVs, old TVs and old radios and stuff like that. So he's got all that kind of cool stuff. All right. Cassette with the snap case. And this is what the snap cases look like, the plastic snap cases. There are collectors out there just for those cases alone. Got a nice little wool hat here going overseas, $24.94. Some beat up old Nike Cortez shoes. All right, Def Leppard 2018 shirt. I should have kept this for my freaking metal videos, which I haven't made any of lately. I need to get back into making those videos. I got just stuff piling up. Izod Windbreaker. Here is the second of those items I found yesterday that I put up. They were mixed in with, all this was in with the books and CDs, the media stuff, all those little pamphlets. And these two pictures were in there too. And I'm like, you know what? I'm just going to grab these. They're here. They're light. They ain't costing nothing. Couldn't find nothing by the artist up or anything like that. I'm like, I'm just going to put them up and see what happens. Put them up for $20 and they sold. All these sold with like in 12-hour time, all three of them. So it's crazy. And then this was the other one, the hurricane tracking chart. So if you ever see any hurricane tracking charts, they do sell from 1964. So kind of cool. Did not expect it. These are things like what I like to say is learn as much as you can about just different things when you're reselling, and your instincts will take over. My instincts told me to sit there. I sit there for 15 minutes collecting all these pamphlets that were just buried in this bin. And I'm like, I'm getting them. I don't know if I'm going to sell or not, but I'm getting them. I'm going to try and see what happens. And I got home. I put them all up yesterday, and I think all of them's up. And 3 of them sold within 12 hours and made back half the money I spent, more than half. So, gotta love it. Follow your instincts, your gut instincts. But your gut instincts are only as smart as the knowledge that's buried in your head. So, Dwight Yoakam LP. I remember I showed this on a video. I held it up and showed you I just found it over there. I don't know, was it a couple weeks ago or so? December 14th, so a month ago. So, finally sold. Biggity bam. We got a Microsurf compact curved keyboard. New in the box, found it over at the bins. And boom, sold. And actually it sat here on my shelves for probably a month before I even listed it. And then I finally listed it, and it took about 15 days, I guess. A little more than 15 days, but 25 days. And then last but not least is my highest dollar item. Paid under 50 cents for it at the Goodwill bins. And that is a kick-ass New York Yankees 1996 World Series champion vintage snapback. Let's take a look around this puppy. I took an offer. There was some that sold for like 100, 125, things like that over the time. There was none up. So I went high, went $199 on it. I'm like, I'll just take an offer when somebody offers me something. It lasted 12-ish days. Somebody sent me an offer for $85. I'm like, I'm taking it. I'm taking it. But yeah, it's some nice embroidery. Is that? Can you add ing to embroider? Embroidering. There we go. All around the hat. So, pretty kick-ass hat. So yeah, that sold for $85. So, pretty good, pretty good, pretty good. Hopefully this one turned out better than the last one, and it stays live. So please like, subscribe, and all that jive, and I will see you in the next video. Hey, look, I've been getting pretty consistent, huh? Pretty kick-ass. Later.